How does a shared database work in multi-tenant architecture? Imagine a busy office where many different teams share the same filing cabinet. Each team has its own section, but they all use the same cabinet to store their files. That's similar to how a shared database works in multi-tenant architecture. In this setup, multiple customers or user groups, called tenants, store their data in one database. Instead of creating a separate database for each tenant, all data lives together in one place. To keep things organized and secure, each data record includes a special piece of information called a tenant identifier. This tenant ID acts like a label on each file, showing which tenant it belongs to. When someone searches for data, the system uses this label to find only the relevant information for that tenant. There are different ways to organize this shared database. One way is called shared database with shared schema. All tenants share the same tables and structure, and the tenant ID just marks which data belongs to whom. This makes managing the database easier and allows for quick analysis across tenants. But it also means the application must be very careful to prevent tenants from seeing each other's data. Another way is shared database with isolated schemas. Here, each tenant has its own set of tables within the same database. This gives better security because each tenant's data is separated at the schema level. However, managing many schemas can be more complicated, especially when updating or changing the structure. Some platforms use a mix of these methods. Smaller tenants might share schemas, while larger tenants get their own database or schema. This helps balance cost, security, and performance based on what each tenant needs. Using a shared database makes it easier to grow and maintain the system. Instead of updating many databases, updates happen in one place. The application layer ensures each tenant only sees their own data by filtering queries with the tenant ID or schema boundaries. It's important to keep an eye on performance and security. For example, filtering queries properly prevents data leaks. Using features like row-level security can help restrict access further. Monitoring resource use is also key to avoid one tenant's heavy activity slowing down others. As the number of tenants or data grows, planning for scalability is essential. A single database can become a bottleneck if not managed well. But overall, shared databases in multi-tenant architecture provide a smart way to serve many customers efficiently while keeping their data separate and safe. This approach is a core pattern in building SaaS applications, helping providers deliver services to many users on a single platform.